What is going on? What is happening? What is your day doing? I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, if you guys are just joining, go ahead and double tap that screen, or go ahead and hit the like button over on YouTube or Twitch. Let's get TikTok up. Let's get TikTok up. One second. What's going on, everyone? If you guys want to go ahead and double tap the screen, comment, interact, help get some people in here, would appreciate it. That would be swell. That's all messed up. Oh, sad day for America indeed. Let me go ahead and join in on my other account. Just getting in over on here. Alright, we're live. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the show. How's everyone doing? What's going on? I think Jaden said he was going to be a little bit late today, so it's a sad day for America. Amy, appreciate it. Thank you for the sub over on Twitch. Appreciate it. I'll add that into the goal. Let me update it here so we're all set up for it. There we go. If you guys want to go ahead and double tap the screen, comment, interact, help get some people in here, would appreciate it. Thank you, guys. That would be awesome. That would be swell. I don't know. Josh, you going to join us? You going to join us? Ow. Ow. This beginning of end of American democracy? I think we already reached that point, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's going to survive. Who knows? Roll the dice. It'll be fun, I guess. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Don't know. Don't know. Technoblade's dead. Technoblade's been dead. What's going on, everyone? The big bullshit bill passed today. So there's that. You know, John told me squirting vodka is really good, and I tried it like a while ago when I was out. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He is not wrong at all. Jaden's going to be joining here shortly, though. So there's that. I found myself today checking out houses from different countries today on YouTube. Hey, listen, the cost of living there is cheaper. You know what I mean? Why is the bill bad?
Technoblade will never die.
Technoblade never dies.
I'm way too old to know that saying, but I do have kids.
The bill is bad for a number of reasons we're going to get into here in a second. Ultimately, it's going to remove 11.8 million people from healthcare. It's going to cut SNAP benefits, which, by the way, is a job stimulator. So expect that if there's, billions of dollars removed, that your grocery prices are going to go up. I don't know if you know this, but your grocery prices are, incidentally enough, subsidized by SNAP. So otherwise, prices go up. So that's some of the things. What else is bullshit about this? $4 trillion giveaway to billionaires. $4 trillion. Share into the box. $4 trillion. My portfolio up 40 grand last quarter, doing great because he didn't do his policies. That's so fucking crazy to me. Do you get off being gaslit like that on a daily basis? I mean, like, Jesus Christ. Jesus.
So my only concern is if they're going to cut SNAP, what are people? I mean, like those 4 million people are still going to be hungry, right? They're still going to want to eat dinner tonight. What are they going to do? They're going to turn to food banks. Oh wait, he cut the funding for food banks too. Like, what are they expecting the end result to be here?
Well,
Charity.
no, I think the end result here is pretty clear. They are setting the stage for creating policy driven chaos that causes desperate harm. And then they're going to use that to justify why the Democrats are bad. These policies aren't going to have an immediate effect. They're going to take, I mean, there will be an immediate effect, but the ultimate immediate effect will not be seen right now. We will see it over the coming years. And you're going to watch higher crime rate. You're going to watch a bunch of stuff. The Democrats are not good at focusing on a message and going that Republicans did this. This is them. This is on them, right? The Republicans are very good at driving bullshit home, and so inevitably when a Democrat comes into office, they're going to scream about crime rates and how crime rates are going up because, you know, we have this sort of back and forth in presidential elections where a Democrat will win, Republican will win. That's where we're at right now. We're really at a country that is wildly confused, and they are wildly confused because of disinformation and propaganda. So, yeah, that's pretty much their plan. They will ignore the bad outcomes of them, and then when it starts going up under other presidents, they'll blame them. Same thing with inflation, right? Inflation in large part is caused by COVID. And what do? Biden did it because they can't see outside of the United States, and Democrats are fucking stupid and their messaging's terrible. Get a job? I'll keep my fake job, thanks. Anyways, if you guys want to go ahead and double tap.
Did you hear did you hear the Republicans that were holding out for voting were literally schmoozed, like given signed merch and time with the president and all this? I mean, can you imagine, like what they, what is going on? You know, and I have a theory, real quick, and I want to run it by you because I've been wanting to run it by you. Do you think that some of these Republicans are doing this knowing that they're going to get voted out and that's going to be their out, as opposed to, you know, because some of these people don't want to be in office I don't think they do. I think some of them potentially want this or to use this as their, well, they're just going to get voted out as opposed to quitting or leaving or turning on Trump. I don't know. Do you think that's a possibility? I don't know. None of it makes sense.
They all go to K Street. That's what happens. They all become lobbyists. So either way, they're set. But
Yeah,
ultimately, if they want
no
to get
doubt.
reelected, if they actually want the position of being in there, they're just going to ride the wave, right? So when it comes up, why'd you vote for this bill? What was a bipartisan bill? They're going to bullshit it. The actual reason that the economy inevitably goes to shit, the actual negative consequences, they won't really have to deal with on a local level. That's kind of the plot and the ploy. Ultimately, I think that, you know, a lot of them are riding this reality right now, which is rooted in insanity, because America is not that right wing. America is actually very progressive, and when you pull the beliefs that Americans have, just without a name, they support it. They support it. When you're talking about Medicare for all, when you list out what it is you're advocating, right? They support it, and yeah, the Republicans are going to. I mean, they're following Trump, as incidentally are the Democrats are, because they're trying not to create waves, right? They're trying not to be the bad guy here so that they can go to their constituents, especially in these areas that are and do have mixed populations for Democrat and Republican, where they do need, cross-party crossover. They need party crossover to be able to win. And then say, oh, well, we worked with them to do this. And that's really the plan. And so the Democrats have really gone through this, like, oh, we're going through this awakening thing where we're whatever. We don't rest on our morals. Republicans don't do that. They don't. They stand on it, right? Say whatever you want about the Republicans, but they do stand on business. They don't do that shit where they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to go with the... No, if there's a blowout fucking win for the Democrats, they don't work to compromise. They work to deceive. Nutcracker, appreciate it. Thank you for the 5. What's the difference between Congress and a circus? One is a cunning array of stunts. Appreciate it, Nutcracker, for the 5 over on YouTube. Can we get some dubs and drumsticks in the chat? So that's kind of the place that we're at right now in terms of that. So if
It's
the
crazy
Democrats
where
would
we're
grow a
at.
spine, I mean, it's just like it's just like allowable gaslighting. They're just like, yeah, we're just gonna stick to, we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna have a rethink. And you see this with a lot of Democrats right now. It's like, no, grow a pair, stand on something, right? Grow a pair and stand on something. And they're
I
just not
agree.
doing it.
Democrats suck. Let's elect socialists.
Let's start a
We
new
need
party,
socialism.
the Workers' Party. How you gonna argue against that?
Ooh, that's a bad. That's a bad name, though. Historically, that's been used.
Well, we can't call it the Labor Party because it gets attached to Marxism.
We just need
Patriot
people
Party.
who.
Yeah, we'll call it the
The-
Patriot
God.
Party.
Yeah, the Patriot
Yeah.
Party, and we work for the the citizens of America. They need how can we work if we don't have health? These are the talking points we need.
Yeah, you got to
We just
detach
need
from
people
it.
who are
Yeah, just call it the
as loud
Patriot
and
Party.
we need people who are as loud and obnoxious as they are on the right, as far as being on, in front of a microphone, saying the same things over and over and over again. We got to have more messaging, and we're losing that. All of the media outlets are toeing the line. You heard that
Pamela,
Trump got paid out.
appreciate the
Uh,
sub. Thank you, Pamela, for the sub over on TikTok. Trump got paid out.
18, didn't he get like $18 million for suing CBS for quote unquote
I think it
altering
was
the Kamala
16.
Harris
Yeah.
interview?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
what the
Which
fuck is
I
going
just want to point
on?
out. I just want to point out as someone that's currently involved in a defamation lawsuit, and I've talked to a lot of lawyers. I spent a lot of time researching the law on this. It's insane. It's actually fucking crazy, and it very clearly is them paying it out so that they can just get in his good favor. There's absolutely no validity to that whatsoever. Nothing. In fact, if a lawyer were to bring that to court, he might get sanctioned for it. It's that egregious. It's not. It's
It's
not.
crazy.
It really is insane. As someone, because like here's the thing, like in my case, we've been trying to establish the standard. And like making sure that with everything we do, we're above that standard. And the standard for defamation is fucking high. It's really high standard. And which yeah, we've met already, but it's a high standard, and there's no way whatsoever that this would be qualified with a public figure as defamation. Period. Nothing. There's not even anything for it, because it's not even like it's defaming him. His argument is not that he's even being defamed. His argument is that they manipulated the clip to make her look better. You can do that. you can
And
do
it
that. That's
hurt
not
his
illegal.
feelings.
They hate free speech now. Yeah, it hurt his
What the
feelings.
hell?
It made her look bad. It made her look good. So I don't know if you guys. And by the way, what's interesting about that too is also being a content creator. And Josh, you've been working on doing some debate clips, which by the way, thank you for. Can we get some dubs for Josh?
Woohoo, Josh.
Josh has been
Hey,
working on
Josh.
that. But when you're in like and you're doing content creation, there's a lot of times that you cut shit out. Not because you're trying to manipulate anything, but because you're trying to make the flow of it better, right? You're trying to make it more appealing. And the idea that if I were to post a clip and like clip stuff out of context and then get sued for it is fucking crazy, right? Like I just make a video about the big beautiful bill, and the video goes through whatever, and I crop out. Even if I were to crop out all the good things, I can do that. That's within my right. I wouldn't do that. I feel like that's really fucking manipulative. I wouldn't do that. I try to be as obviously I do have a progressive bias, but I try to be non-partial, but it wouldn't make it suable. So Gray is in here, but I do have a debate. So everyone,
I'm gonna zip it.
traditional American is still blocked out of here it was 90 days. I wrote it down. I don't know where I put it. I think it was July 20th or something.
That's when his time's up.
Yeah. Let this person in. They're teacupping.
This is the same guy. This is the guy that
No,
comes
it's a
in and doesn't
different.
say anything.
It was a different guy.
He never talks.